And I'm back with another Front Row Talk podcast, the podcast with expensive opinions. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share this video. Make sure you check the descriptions down below where I have the link for my TikTok and Instagram where I'm mostly active on. Um, Before we get started, make sure you tune into last video, episode 60, where I talked about basketball. I talked about the NBA. That video, the clip that I posted on TikTok kind of went a bit crazy. I guess you could say it was a lot of people commenting under, and giving their opinions. So, I'd appreciate if you guys do the same thing with this video, especially that I'm gonna be talking about basketball. Before I even get started, I want to say time flies. It feels like I was just literally here like 2 days ago, but it's already been a week. For those who don't know, I record Thursdays and I upload Fridays, so time does fly though. But as you can see by the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about basketball. I'm gonna be giving my predictions for the finals, even though the Eastern Conference still doesn't have a significant team that's coming out. As I'm recording right now, it is May 25th, and Celtics and Miami's playing. Celtics are currently up, I'll tell you right now, 49-37. By the looks of this game, so far it's not even halftime yet. It looks like Celtics might take them. They might make the series 3-2. For those who don't know, no team has ever came back from down 0-3. So if Celtics do it, it'll be the first ever to do it. But before we even get into that, let's talk about the Nuggets and the Lakers. Honestly, my prediction was Nuggets in 7, and that was horribly wrong. I had the team who won correctly, but the games I was wrong. To be honest, nobody expected a sweep. I felt like if nobody expected a sweep. Nobody. I don't think anybody had that in their right mind. Just because we know who LeBron is, we know who AD is, but I mean, I can't really use that no more. I can, but I can't. And the reason why I say I can't is because it's like they didn't even take one game from Denver. I know the Warriors didn't get past the Lakers, so I shouldn't really be bringing them up in a conversation. But I think with the roster we had this year, we would have at least took 1 or 2 games from Denver. But with that being said, Denver's a great team. Like I said last video, they have the MVP, Jamal Murray stepping up. Their role players are stepping up. Bruce Brown stepping up. They all stepping up. I didn't expect Denver to be this good, honestly. They swept the Lakers. They beat them 2 times in their house, and the Lakers was probably like one of the best teams after the trade deadline, or the best team at home after the trade deadline, and during the playoffs. So it was tough. I know LeBron fans was going through it. I know Lakers fans was going through it. Twitter streets was going crazy. I'm not in too deep with it, but I seen a couple of spaces and I've seen a lot of people talk about it. But yeah, Denver might take it all in my eyes. Honestly, they're playing too good. They're playing too good. I feel like they're a tough team to beat. Their offense is ridiculous. And like I said, they role players stepping up. That's one of the most important things come playoff time. So yeah, for the Western Conference, we got the Nuggets, the first seed, going into the finals. Now, before I even get to the finals, honestly, LeBron is probably one of the smartest people ever. He's thinking about retiring. He may not come back. I call that cap if you ask me. I don't think he's retiring yet. I feel like he really wants to play with his son. I think he made that clear multiple times. So I just feel like he said he may think about it, just so the media could talk about him. Like me, I'm talking about him right now, and it's working. And I just feel like it's just to have his name and a bunch of outlets, just all over social media. He's not retiring. I don't think he's retiring. I don't think he's ready. I feel like he got at least 3 more seasons in him, depending. Hopefully he's healthy. He stays healthy. But there's a bunch of talks about him going to the Warriors and him this and that. I feel like he's staying in the Lakers. He's coming back. Um, he was supposedly playing injured, so I mean, who knows? Hopefully he comes back good next season, and we'll see how far the Lakers go, because I feel like that's the team he's staying in. But besides the Lakers, that's enough for them. They got swept. It was embarrassing, but that's beside the point. We got the Eastern Conference. We have Miami and we have Boston. Now, whoever's a Miami fan, I want to give you props, because that's the eighth seed, a play-in team in the Eastern Conference Finals, and possibly going to the finals. Like I said, they're playing as I'm recording right now. And they went up 3-0 against Boston. If I'm not mistaken, the first seed in the Eastern Conference. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is one of the years where seeding didn't really matter up to a certain point, of course, because you had a playing team in the Lakers going up against the first seed in the Western Conference. Of course, the first seed came out on top, but still, like, you have low seed teams going deep this year in the playoffs in the NBA, and yeah. But honestly, I did say Boston in 6. That's clearly not possible anymore. It'll have to be Boston in 7. But Jimmy Butler shut a lot of people's mouths. I'm not mad at whoever wins, whoever comes out of the East. I'm not mad at whoever wins the chip, honestly. If Boston wins today, you guys be seeing this tomorrow. So by tomorrow, you guys would know who won. I would know who won. But if Boston wins today and it goes 3-2, I'm still siding with the Heat. If I'm not mistaken, Jimmy Butler made a tweet saying 6, just like the word 6. I'm pretty sure he thinks that they're going to win in 6 from the beginning. But yeah, nobody thought they'll go up 3-0. If Boston would have got swept, that would have been crazy. Two sweeps in both conferences. But Tatum came through last game. They're playing good right now. As I'm recording this, if they go up 3-2, I still got Miami in 6. I think that Butler's gonna have a great game going back home. Role players play better at home. Now, if the Celtics tie it up 3-3 and they go back to Boston for Game 7, that's gonna be super tough. I may have to give it to Boston there, because Boston Arena, the atmosphere it's one of the biggest franchises. So yeah, if I'm the Heat, I close it out this game today. They still have 2 more quarters to go. It's still early on. But if you don't, close it out in 6, because if you go back to Boston for Game 7, you better pray Jimmy goes for 50 plus and somebody else goes for 20. Like, feel me? Everybody got to be clicking. So I'm still siding with the Heat, because nobody's ever made an 0-3 comeback. Now, the NBA Finals start June 1st. That's a Thursday. That's literally next week when I'll be recording. So by next week, we will clearly know who is in the NBA Finals. Now, I wanna play both sides, just because we still don't know who's coming out the East. So Denver against the Heat, since that's the team that's up right now. I might have to side with Denver. There's a lot of people going for Jimmy. I've came across a lot of people who really want Jimmy to win the ring. And like I said, if he wins a ring, I'm not mad at it. Honestly, I respect Jimmy. It's probably going to be the most respected, or one of the most respected rings in NBA history. A lot of people saying that they'll compare it to Dirk Nowitzki's ring. And I don't blame them. So, but I may have to go with Denver. I feel like they're the more complete team. They have the better players. Even though Miami is a gritty team, I guess you could say they like being underdogs, and then again they don't care to be underdogs, but they're just aware that everybody counts them out to a certain extent, and I feel like Jimmy Butler himself is a dog. But I'll say I got the Nuggets in 6. I'll give Jimmy Butler 2 games. Denver's just a juggernaut right now. They're tough. It's gonna be tough. And then we got Denver and Celtics. If Celtics win this series, I feel like that'll be more entertaining. Even though, of course, the Celtics is the team that's down right now 3-1. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like everybody thought, well, not, I wouldn't say everybody, but a majority of people thought that Celtics, nobody thought Celtics would go down 3-0. But what I'm trying to say is that I feel like Celtics, when they're in the right space, when they're clicking, they'll give any team comp. And I feel like if we do get a Denver and Celtics finals, that's gonna be so tough. That's gonna be tough. That might go 7. That might not go. That might go 6. But Denver, I feel like Denver. I don't know. I don't think nobody's gonna stop Denver. I feel like Jokic might really get his first ring. I feel like Denver got it. If now let's play devil's advocate. If Jimmy wins this ring, that'll be probably, like I said, it's gonna be one of the best rings ever. I only Jimmy Butler and Heat fans got him winning, and probably other people. But what I'm trying to say is that, people really going for Denver just because of what they've shown all throughout the playoffs. Now, if Celtics win this ring, like I said, that's super tough. In the last video, I said it. That would be tough just because they lost last year to the Warriors, and then they beat the Nuggets, a super hard team to beat. I don't think nobody has an answer for Jokic. No team. And yeah, that's really it for this video. Next week, I'll give my full predictions for the finals, just because we will know who's facing each other. Right now, updated score is 61-42. Celtics is up. They're about to go into halftime. By the way it's looking, Celtics is gonna take this game. They're up 19 points. I'm gonna have to give it to the Celtics. So let's see if I'm right or wrong. But tomorrow the series should be 3-2. Then they play on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. No, Saturday. One of those days. We'll see how it goes, though. I'll give my finals predictions next week, the day the finals start. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share this video. Make sure you check the description down below, where I have the link for my Instagram and TikTok. And before I end the video off, this is going to be an interesting off season for sure for the NBA. I feel like right now we're not really thinking about it because we still have a bunch of NBA left, honestly, the way it's looking. We still have a whole finals, and we still got this Miami Heat and Celtics series. But it's going to be I feel like it's going to be some moves that people were probably not really expecting. And the off-season is always, fun to witness, just because it could be unexpected. It could be expected, but, any move that happens, could just change a whole team, could change the whole conference. Who knows? We'll see. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share, and your boy Salsita is out.